Narcissists are jealous and envious of you because their attempts to ruin your life fail. Hello everyone, and welcome to our discussion on how narcissists handle envy and jealousy. Today, we're delving into the ways their envy can impact others. We'll help you understand why they behave this way and the harmful actions that result from it. If you find this helpful, please like, follow, and ring the bell for more insights on narcissistic behavior. Narcissists often experience intense feelings of envy and jealousy. While it's normal for everyone to feel a bit envious at times, admiring something about someone else or wishing for their achievements, this feeling is typically harmless. Narcissists, however, experience a much deeper and more destructive form of jealousy. It's not just about wanting what others have. It's about feeling threatened by others' success, wealth, or relationships, leading to hatred or malicious behavior towards those individuals. On the other hand, envy is much stronger for narcissists. It's not just about wanting something. It's about resenting others for having it and wanting to take it for themselves, often stemming from their deep-seated insecurities. While jealousy and envy are fleeting emotions for most people, thinking, "I wish I had that too," narcissists use these feelings to engage in harmful behaviors that hurt others and damage relationships. That's our focus today. Narcissists often feel inadequate, which fuels their intense jealousy and envy towards others. They may not always display this openly. Usually, only close friends and family witness this side of them. They believe others possess what they desire and lack, sometimes even feeling envious of their own children. This can occur if they think their kids are receiving more attention than they are. Narcissists might try to redirect the spotlight back to themselves when their children succeed by claiming the credit for their upbringing or genetics. While many people hide their envy, narcissists are more likely to express it openly. They might say things like, "They must have inherited money to afford that," or "Someone must have helped them get that." These statements reveal their deep envy and a desire to diminish others' achievements while elevating their own. It's crucial to understand that not everyone who exhibits certain behaviors or speaks in particular ways is a narcissist. Narcissistic personality disorder, NPD, is a spectrum disorder, and a person must display several key traits over time to be diagnosed. Misunderstandings can arise when people hastily label others without considering the full context. Narcissists are extremely jealous and envious, often causing harm to those around them. They view life as a competition that they must win at all costs. It feels deeply unfair to them when others achieve happiness or success. They are threatened by others' accomplishments because they don't believe they are good enough. With low self-esteem, they crave constant validation from others to feel worthy. To cope, narcissists often put their own needs above everyone else's. They might seek attention overtly or create covert competitions to prove their superiority. This behavior masks their underlying shame and self-loathing. When they lose these games, it shatters their fragile self-worth, which they perceive as a personal insult. As a result, they work tirelessly to conceal their true feelings and maintain a facade of confidence. Narcissists may initiate smear campaigns when they covet what someone else has, such as admiration or sympathy. These tactics aim to tarnish others' reputations and prevent them from receiving support. Narcissists are particularly threatened by honest, trustworthy individuals whom they see as rivals and seek to undermine. It is important to know that everyone has their own skills and weaknesses, so what is normal for one person may not be normal for another. When people are mentally healthy, they usually look for help from others and are honest when things get tough. Even if it's hard, they want to keep themselves safe and make things clear. Narcissists, on the other hand, use smear tactics to hurt and destroy other people. These campaigns are based on lies, twisted truths, and information that has been changed. They might only have real proof if they purposely upset someone to see what would happen. The main goal is to hurt someone's reputation so that people will pay attention to and back them instead. When narcissists are very jealous and envious, they may do very bad things. They could steal, damage, or destroy other people's things totally. Their need to be in charge shows in how they handle money or boss around people they think are a threat, usually because those people have different ideas or won't put the narcissist's needs first. They'll do almost anything to break down someone or something they want. Even though these actions hurt the people around them, it's important to understand that the narcissist is acting this way because they think they are weak, incomplete, and unable to succeed. To feel better about themselves and make up for it, they do bad things to make themselves feel better. But narcissists choose to blame others for their problems instead of facing their own fears and flaws, because let's be honest, we all have them. This helps them deal by putting the blame on someone else, which makes their troubles seem less important. Narcissists feel terrible when they are jealous or envious, and they often lose control and get angry. To keep from feeling these bad emotions, they make up complicated stories in their heads in which they are the targets of other people's envy and jealousy. They are very good at changing the truth to make it look like they were wronged. Dealing with narcissistic people can make you feel many things, from fear to pity. Keep in mind that narcissism is a problem, and the kind of narcissist you deal with can have a big effect on the situation. They often lie about things that are similar to what they did to you, while conveniently leaving out what they did wrong. Narcissists rarely use smear campaigns that are about the person they are going after. Instead, they help narcissists feel better about themselves by putting down other people. It's pointless to try to show an ego they're wrong. Their way of thinking is hard to change because it's often been ingrained since youth. It's possible that a narcissistic psychopath has been this way from the start for them. A narcissist or narcissistic sociopath usually gets these traits from the things they do in their life. Always keep in mind that their actions are not due to anything you did, and you can't change them. They won't get better with comfort, support, or help. You didn't make them narcissistic, and you can't fix it. Helping a narcissist usually backfires because they use any help to reinforce their belief that they're perfect and have no faults. They'll always find a way to blame you, even if their thinking doesn't make any sense. It's pointless to try to defend yourself or explain what you did. Narcissists don't want to see things from your point of view. They either can't or won't listen to or recognize your point of view. For a narcissist, trying to prove anything is like trying to climb a mountain without any gear. It's almost impossible because they are so stuck in their own skewed world. It's normal to feel envious and jealous sometimes. People all over the world can feel these feelings. On the other hand, most people don't do harmful things when they feel this way. Instead, they may use jealousy to push themselves to get better or work harder to reach their own goals. A narcissist doesn't usually think about this because it's hard for them to see that they are the cause of their own problems. It's possible that everyone has felt envious or jealous at some point in their lives. But we can also feel happy for other people's successes and use those feelings to motivate us. If someone you know gets a raise, you might feel envious, but you can also respect their hard work and use it to fuel your own goals. When you feel jealous, it could mean that you want something in your own life. You don't have to let negative feelings take over. Instead, you can use them to do something good. You can work on making yourself better and reaching your own goals instead of narcissists who might try to take from others. Some narcissists may look like they are doing well, But they usually get ahead by putting other people down. They want to be at the top, so they step on people below them. People who mean well, on the other hand, focus on their own path and work hard to reach their goals without putting other people down. Remember that the only person we really have to worry about is ourselves. Being around narcissists can make you take on their bad moods. Sharing bad vibes can spread quickly, and narcissists are known for breaking big promises. This could make you feel envious if they keep these promises with a new person, like a partner, sibling, or neighbor. This kind of trickery can be very bad. It's important to deal with jealousy and envy when they come up instead of avoiding them. It's possible to feel better about these feelings, even if they were caused by a narcissist. Even though it's hard, try to be happy for them even though they've hurt you. Think about how good it feels to be away from their bad impact. We worry about the new person in the narcissist's life all the time, especially if it's someone close to us, like a sister. Being there for them when they finally understand the truth and need help to break free is the best thing you can do. One common thing that happens is that when your child does something important, you probably feel proud and happy about it. This happiness comes from how much you love and care for them. A narcissist, on the other hand, might be jealous of what their children have accomplished. Due to their own fears and jealousy, they might even try to stop their kids from succeeding. If you feel jealousy or envy coming on, try to use it to guide your personal growth and improvement. Think about what made you feel this way, decide what you want to achieve, and make a plan for how to get there. You might feel like you're just reacting to things that happen in your life, but you can change how you see it and take charge. Yes, problems do happen, and it might feel like you're always having to deal with them. But it's very important not to let other people take advantage of your flaws. Instead, you should use these flaws as chances to grow. Once you do that, things will start to go your way. Envy can help you figure out what you want and then work toward it. Don't forget that everyone is different, deserves respect, and can reach their own goals. There isn't a single way to live your life. It's all about your own journey. To sum up, knowing how narcissists' jealousy and envy show up differently than in mentally healthy people can help you deal with narcissists and work on your own growth. If you learned something from this conversation, please like the movie, leave a comment, and share it with other people who could use it. Don't forget to subscribe to get more interesting articles like this. If things are hard for you right now, try to list 3 things you're thankful for. Focusing on the good things in life can change your viewpoint and make you feel better, even when things are hard. Don't forget that you can change your life. Thanks for watching. Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Let's start things off by spreading some positivity. Give that thumbs up button a tap below to show your support for the content. Today, let's delve into a critical topic, the moment when a narcissist is the one rejected and suddenly you find yourself no longer desiring them. Remember those times when you were utterly smitten with them? You were utterly captivated, willing to go to great lengths for their sake. But now, things have shifted. You're here because that once burning passion has dwindled. It's a blow to their ego, a stark realization that you've moved from adoration to apathy. Your newfound indifference. It strikes at the very core of their emotional being. They sense the change in your demeanor, and it unsettles them deeply. They're like emotional vampires, feeding off your reactions for their own satisfaction. So when they sense a change in your mood, it hits them hard. They realize that things aren't the same as before. Once, they thrived on your approval, but now its absence leaves them feeling lost and uneasy. They're ungrateful. They took you for granted, assuming anyone could fill the void you left. Even if you gave them everything, it would never be enough because their craving for admiration knows no bounds. They thrive on attention and validation, especially from you, yet they give nothing in return. They demand constant ego-stroking, but it's all a facade. Their accomplishments lack substance. They strut around, pretending superiority, yet their actions rarely match their words. They yearn for validation of their shallow achievements, but it's best not to indulge their charade. Their bottomless void can never be filled, so instead of pretending not to care, it's best to cut ties completely. Don't let them benefit from your presence when they offer nothing in return. They're not worth the investment of your time or energy. They simply don't merit a place in your life. Their sole desire is for you to dote on them, yet they lack the capacity to reciprocate. They may feign concern, but beneath the surface, it's all self-serving. In their self-absorbed universe, they reign supreme, viewing others merely as tools for their gratification. Ignoring them is their kryptonite, because they rely on external validation to prop up their fragile self-esteem. They are incapable of finding validation within. They're akin to a gaping void, incessantly craving attention and approval due to their inherent lack of self-worth. Their persona is a facade, easily shattered without the constant reinforcement from others. They're fixated on their outward image, perpetually seeking affirmation, even from the most trivial gestures. Yet, no amount of attention suffices. They swiftly grow disillusioned in relationships, perpetually chasing after the next source of ego-boosting validation. They're perpetually in pursuit of something to fill the void, yet they'll never find lasting contentment. Perhaps you've already discerned this pattern. Initially, you offered them something that piqued their interest, thereby ensnaring them. However, with time, that initial allure wanes. You can't diminish your efforts, nor can you maintain the same level of engagement, for they incessantly demand more. It's akin to an addiction, each subsequent dose needing to be greater to satisfy their insatiable craving. No matter what you do, it will never suffice. They incessantly yearn for more, perpetually expecting greater returns than they're willing to invest. Interacting with them often feels like you're playing the role of a caretaker, as they seem utterly reliant on others for their needs. They resemble children trapped within adult bodies, lacking the ability to fend for themselves. However, the irony lies in the fact that no matter how much effort you invest in aiding them, appreciation remains elusive. They rarely acknowledge your efforts, as their focus is fixated on what they perceive as lacking rather than the support provided. There exists within them an insatiable void, an emptiness that perpetually hungers for more. Yet, tragically, no amount of external fulfillment can satiate their ceaseless cravings. This perpetual yearning renders them perpetually discontent, relentlessly pursuing external sources to assuage their inner turmoil. Consequently, it's prudent to maintain a distance from them, for they have a propensity to drag others into their abyss of neediness, unable to stand on their own. Even in possession of all conceivable comforts, a loving relationship, a supportive family, a stable home, their craving remains insatiable. Conversely, there exist individuals with far fewer material possessions who exude greater contentment and appreciation for life's blessings. However, severing ties with a narcissist initiates a transformative process. As you ascend, they inevitably descend. It's a testament to their dependence on you, a reliance that you never reciprocated. You existed independently of their influence, their presence merely impeding your progress. Nonetheless, their ingratitude persists, a stark reminder of their inherent self-absorption. They resemble empty vessels, perpetually extracting without replenishing. Bereft of inner worth, they persist in siphoning from others, trapped in a cycle of relentless depletion. It's as if they're devoid of substance, scrambling to fill their void with whatever they can seize from you. Yet, it's a ruse, a ploy designed to ensnare you in their web of manipulation. This pattern is immutable. They'll forever hunger for more, incapable of fostering positivity from within. Their sole expertise lies in manipulation. Any semblance of generosity is but a facade, a guise crafted to exploit your goodwill. Approaching you only to extract, they offer nothing in return. Even apparent acts of benevolence are calculated moves in their intricate game. They function as mirrors, reflecting back your desires to exploit your vulnerabilities. Each encounter leaves you depleted, drained of resources irretrievable. Their presence isn't motivated by genuine concern for you. Rather, they seek transient surrogates to assuage their inner emptiness. Yet, regardless of your offerings, satisfaction remains elusive. Engaging with them risks your own destruction, for they are akin to abysses, eternally craving more to satiate their insatiable void. Thank you for tuning in. If you found this content insightful, consider expressing your support by liking, sharing your feedback in the comments, and subscribing for future updates. Until next time, take care.